Now that you've gotten your pilot written, it's time to start putting together the materials to get it read.
Well, I don't know about the reading. We didn't discuss the reading.
Today we're going to focus on the logline. The logline is a sentence that encapsulates what your pilot is about. There are a lot of theories and formulas about how to write a logline.
What did you do today?
I got up and came to work.
There's a show, that's a show.
But we've looked at the best ones and developed two options that we know will work for every show.
If you want to just keep doing the same old thing, then maybe this idea is not for you.
For our first formula, there are four key elements that make a great logline: an inciting incident, a protagonist, an action, an antagonist. An inciting incident is what happens to your protagonist that ends the normality of their first story and begins the next chapter in their life, setting off the main plot of the show. The protagonist is your main character. If you're writing an ensemble show, it's the catalyst character that everyone revolves around, like JD in Scrubs, or Michael in Arrested Development. The action is what the protagonist has to do, like how Michael wants to keep his family from spending corporate money on personal things.
We throw away a banana for every buck we take so no one finds out.
Man, I think you should do that math again.
The antagonist is what's standing in the way of their action, like Michael's mother, Lucille, spending money on everything they don't need.
Luce! That coat cost more than your house! Oh, that's how we joke. She doesn't even have a house.
So, for example, in Stranger Things, the disappearance of Will is the inciting incident that kicks off the story. The whole town rallies around the cause, including his close friends. But they quickly find out that in order to find him, they have to fight this guy. There you have it, an inciting incident, a protagonist, an action, an antagonist. Our second version is similar but adds two elements and removes one. As you can see, the inciting incident is gone. Instead, we have protagonist, action, antagonist, goal, stake. Similar to action, our goal is the reason for the protagonist's action. Action, therefore, becomes more specific. The protagonist does an action to obtain a goal. Star Wars, for example, we have an orphan kid who joins rebel forces to fight Darth Vader and rescue a princess from the hands of certain death. But here's the thing. Studio executives read hundreds of loglines. Adding personality, color, texture, and tone go a long way to writing a great logline. For example, instead of just calling Luke an orphan boy, but a spirited farm boy gives us an image of him. He joins rebel forces to fight the evil Darth Vader. Just adding that four-letter word adds spirit and purpose. Here's another. It's one thing to say a sheriff, biologist, and sailor have to team up to fight a shark that terrorizes a beach. It's another to say a local sheriff, a marine biologist, and a salty seafarer form an unlikely team that must stop a great white shark from taking more lives and ruining an entire beach community. You already know the relationship between the characters and the importance of their job, and you haven't even read the script. Not convinced? Look at what we just had for Stranger Things. Now watch as we apply specificity to the other logline option. When a young boy disappears, his mother, a police chief, and his three closest friends must confront terrifying forces to get him back. Using specificity allows for personality and tone. It creates the small details that we relate to more personally. So you have two options for how you want to approach your logline. Go ahead and download our logline template so you can perfect the version that works best for you. Subscribe and then comment with your favorite character from Stranger Things. I'm going with Steve, and yes, it's because of the hair.
It's not about the hair, man. Fabergé. What? It's Fabergé Organics.